Okay, we're going to get into Already Gone. It's a total of really 6 parts, which sounds like a lot. Don't click it off. Good news. 5 of those 6 parts are the same exact chords. Let's go through them right now. G major to D major, C major, twice. And that's the majority of the song, everything but the outro. Great news, right? Okay, there's more. Check this out. The outro is going to be something we'll cover later. For now, let's get the foundations of the rhythm. The rhythm overall that I'm going to suggest for you is to simply do down, 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 up, down, up. One more time, me and you. 2, ready, and down, 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 up, down, up. Now, you'll see me mix this up a little bit. It sounds great by itself. But you might see me get a little busier, so play around with it. Just keep the swinging. That's the golden rule, and you're fine. Now that the foundations are all set, let's dive in piece by piece, part by part, specific by specific. I'm going to cover all the parts at full speed and then break them down. Let's dive in. Intro. Like I promised, just those same 4 chords, G, D, C, C. Those first 4, G, D, C, C, just one big strum, what we call a whole note. And then you get right into the rhythm for the second half. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Verse. Let's go and cover the verses and talk about some of the weird little nuances. So it's essentially just G, D, C, C 4 times with that same rhythm. I'll go ahead and demonstrate, but I want you to watch what I'm doing. I'm going to throw you a little curveball. Okay, check this out. Okay, so specifically, that was verse 1 for sure. By the way, this is the way that I would play it if I'm playing by myself, singer-songwriter style, okay? So that essentially is G, D, C, C, but I throw a little C7 on that first and third run, okay? I want you to watch me do it. Sing everything. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, right? And 3 and 4 and is officially where I want you to throw that C7. By the way, the C7 is just a C, but with a pinky on the G string 3rd fret. That's it. Okay, you're definitely hearing that. That is definitely 100% verse 1. G, D, C, C, adding a C7 on that 1st and 3rd run through. You're going to hear that as well in the 2nd and 3rd verse, but I'm not hearing them do the C7 on the 3rd run. Every time they do the 1st run of G, D, C, I definitely hear it on the verses. There's a C7 tucked in there. So you can definitely throw that around or throw it out altogether. It's up to you. The only other nuance I would say is in that 3rd verse to just play it a little quieter. It's kind of a breakdown, bridge, pseudo verse thing. So it'd be something a little bit like this. Here's the 3rd verse. And overall, that's the kind of vibe and theme. You're just strumming it softer. Okay, now we covered the verses. Let's get into the chorus. Great news, it's just G, D, C, C again, without the C7. I'm going to demonstrate, but feel free to skip ahead. This is the chorus. All the choruses. I'm going to mix up that rhythm a little bit. Nice and busy on those C's. That's every chorus, you guys, so it's not that bad. Let's go ahead and just quickly talk about what's happening underneath that solo. It's literally what I just did. If you can do the chorus, you can do the solo. I'm not going to cover it because it's covered. All right, we've covered everything with the only exception of the only change of the chords. That is the outro, the coda section, the very tail end. They completely change the key. It's a key change is what it is. So they'll go right out of that chorus, G, D, C, C, and then they go right into this. C, G, F. Same rhythm, just new chords. You guys get the idea. It's just C for one measure, down, 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 up, down, up, to G, down, 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 up, down, up. By the way, you might see me doing this G because it's kind of a little bit easier, right? And then the F is right there. Totally up to you, doesn't matter. But C for one measure, G for one measure, and then F for two. And the only little weird part is the front end and the tail end of this outro. And here's what I mean by that. So in the front end, it's just going to be whole notes for the C and the G. And then same rhythm as always. And as a songwriter, that's kind of a great way to just kind of introduce a new part. It's a nice big splash. It's not just overbearing. It kind of helps to make that transition a little bit more seamless. And then the final part of the final part is what you're not going to hear in the record. Okay, it just fades out. So I'm just going to tell you right now, end on a C. That's your new tonic. That's your new home. And that's it. So I'll demonstrate really quick what that will look like. You can add a little stutter step, slow it down on the Fs, and then always end on that C, which is your new tonic. And that's it. That's already gone. Pretty simple. Hope you guys enjoyed. If so, please like, subscribe, and I've got that Patreon guide. Letter for letter, word for word, chord for chord, rhythm, everything is on there. I customize it myself. You do have to be a $5 member or above to access it. So I do encourage you guys to do so, and it also helps me to buy better lights, camera, etc. So thank you for your support. I'll see you in the next video.